Hey guys, it's Glaze here with another tactic video for you. Today we're going to be watching Gambit versus Astralis. So we're going to be watching Gambit's T-pistol here. They're going to buy one set of utility, split off with 2 towards monster, 3 towards connector, more focusing on taking duels as a group and just overwhelming the CTs as a whole really. They're going to finish off B in this situation, so let's first take a look at the map to see what really happened. So you're going to see here they first split up to 3 towards connector and 2 towards monster. Interz gets a bit confused in this situation and then he doubles up going back towards the connector area. Nafany's going to throw that early smoke towards the heaven position and then throw flashes for Shiro, helping him out on water. Meanwhile, all this is happening, there are 3 players in connector that are shift walking. It is very important you're walking in this situation. So if there is a player in connector, they can't hear you. And then the player in the water won't be able to react and hit you in connector very quickly. As you'll see here, Gambit just overwhelmed Astralis very well and just destroyed their water defense. Okay, so out of the 5 players, we're now going to start off with interz. He is going to be one of the connector players. Obviously, like I explained in the map, he is a bit confused in the call exactly, and he doubles up very quickly to go back towards connector. You obviously, if you've been watching this, hopefully you won't make that same mistake, but it is 3 towards connector and 2 towards monster, okay? So he's just going to be going with Axel and Hobbit here, just to support them, trying to take this fight into the connector player, winning that duel very easily, and then all 3 of these players are going to go very fast and swinging out on water, taking that fight onto that player. He would then proceed with Axel to take up this short control, while Hobbit, the 3rd player, is going to stay behind, getting in this pit position under heaven, and just seeing if he can stop the retake happening if there is one. So here guys, we're going to be watching Nafany in this tactic, possibly the most important player out of all 5 because he has the full set of utility with the smoke and 2 flashes. He's going to first get in this position, this little cubby spot next to the garbage, and he's going to line up his crosshair just above those 2 planks of wood on like the top of the frame of this wall. So when you're in position right there, you're going to get it ready and then you're going to sprint forwards while looking at that position. You get pushed against the 2 walls, the one you're quite close to at first and then the second one on the left hand side, and then you're going to keep running and then you're going to jump throw as the shadow of that building goes out of your view. Okay, so as that shadow leaves your view model and goes under, you're going to jump throw. Okay, so make sure that's very important, or if you throw it too late, it'll either hit the wall in front of you or it'll hit the bridge on B. He will then proceed after throwing these flashes. He'll then go towards the second monster position, trying to help Shiro out as much as he can, taking fight onto the water player. However, the connector players swing out and help him. And then after this, he will go towards monster, trying to take any duels if there are any players in that position. Just trying to clear out the site as a whole team and get that space together. So we're going to watch Hobbit now here, guys. He is going to be the first contact of the connector player, okay? He's going to go down first. Just make sure he's going silent to make sure if anyone is up mid that they don't hear them because obviously they're not taking control of that area. These 3 players are now just going to shift up and try to get any contact here. As you can see, Hobbit hits a very nice shot and just instantly kills him. Then they swing out together, taking the contact onto the water player. He will then stay back and just watch short while his team run up. And then he's just going to stay in this water area, watching towards connector and second monster to make sure any CTs that could come from that position, it is covered by him. So here we're going to be watching Shiro, guys. He actually has a very, very important role as well because he's going to be taking the fight from second monster onto these short players, okay? So he's first going to wait. You'll see him just waiting here for Nafany to get in position to throw that flash, and then he's going to peek off of the flash. And because he's getting so much contact there of those players, Nafany throws the second flash for him as well. However, I believe because the way Nafany threw this second flash, I believe it possibly went a little deeper than it should have and went over the 2 players pushing water and didn't flash them. So here guys, I'm going to show you the flash that I like to throw for this water position, which will always full flash anyone there, and it is a lineup you can follow, which makes it very easy. So you're just going to find this wooden pallet right here. You're going to jump on top of it, doesn't matter where you are on it. Line up with the edge of this fence, and then go up until you hit the wire, okay? And then you're just going to left click throw, and that will land in short beautifully. That will full flash anyone here. As you can see here, it will full flash anyone pushing up short, anyone on boost, and it doesn't really matter where you are positioned in that water area. It will full flash you and it will not flash your team. However, that is going to be your main job as that Shiro player going towards second monster, just taking any duels onto that water position, waiting for those 3 players in connector to walk up and help you out. So now watching the final player in this tactic will be Axile. He's going to be going towards the connector position as well. Notice how he has the bomb, okay? So the bomb is also going towards that connector position, okay? And he's going to be going up with Hobbit here, trying to take any contact onto Con. You'll notice how he's going to be first out a lot in these situations. Hobbit saved his life right here, but he's going to be first out, taking the duel into the short. Notice how he's jumping, okay? So he jumped around the door. So he jumped through the door there to make sure he can't get headshot by Magisk. He's then going to be going up with short of interz, taking any fights onto the site if there are any CTs left. Following this, he will then proceed to plant the bomb default. So to do a quick little summary for you guys here, the utility that you need for this tactic is 1 smoke, 2 flashbangs, and 4 sets of Kevlar. The decoys, again, I'm going to say aren't needed. If you want them, buy them. If you don't. Simple as that, really. But just make sure you have the 1 smoke, 2 flashes, 4 sets of Kevlar, okay? And then we're going to be starting off with 2 going towards monster, 3 towards connector. 1 player out of the 2 going towards monster, going towards the water position, trying to take a duel onto anyone there. The 3 players in connector are going to be walking up, getting contact with any connector players if there are any, and then quickly after that running and helping out the water player, picking up the pace a lot and going towards short very quickly, taking the B site. I want you to notice again how I also said this in the G2 Inferno video, they're jumping around corners, okay? So Axel is the first contact out of connector and he's going to jump out of the door. You can notice that a lot, but a lot of players are going to do this, especially on pistol rounds, because it is a lot about headshotting on pistols, okay? So if you're first contact, try and jump around the corner, because it makes it a lot harder for the CT to hit that shot. Remembering about the second option you also have with the second flash on whoever buys the utility in your team, okay? So that player, instead of throwing a double flash towards water if they don't get any contact, you can throw a deeper flash towards short, helping your team get onto the site and clear it out a lot easier with that flashbang. So I'm going to show you another option you can throw for the second flashbang. If your teammate doesn't get any contact on short, you can save that second flash and throw it right here. So you just get in this general area around here, and you're going to see this pole just above this wooden wall, and you're just going to aim fairly high above it, and you're just going to walk forwards and left click through it, okay? And that way it will land right here, and it will full flash anyone trying to take duels onto that short position. As you can see, all these places are going to be full flashed, boost as well. Anywhere in pit will be full flashed, right side pillar. The only position that won't be full flashed is if they're fully tucked up close on toxic. That is the only position that won't get flashed, okay? Because that'll be behind the pillar. So just be aware of that position and be careful that that player doesn't just ace your team, for example, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this Gambit versus Astralis T pistol. I hope it helped you out a lot, and let me know if you use it at all. I want to know if you can actually put it into play and make it work, you know? So just try to follow these steps, and I hope it works out the best for you. As always, guys, subscribe if you're new and like the video. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great day.